Today we're heading over to Corfu from Mallorca, where we're going to be linking up with my pal Dan. We're going to be then taking his boat from Corfu to Sardinia. Come and get involved. We're on our way to the airport now. Let's go. Just managed to get through the passport control. It's ridiculous. Palma Airport is so busy. The state, the amount of people in this airport is ludicrous. Palma, I've kind of given up. I didn't even bother going to check out any of the fragrances or anything like that. Not worth it. The airport itself isn't really fantastic, I can't lie, for fragrances. So we're just going to head down towards the gate, see how long I've got till my flight, maybe get a lounge, some food, some drink, and then wait. First stop Milan, and then off to Corfu. It's only right we catch a bit of the football whilst we're waiting. Liverpool Ipswich. Well, by the time you lot have seen, you would have seen the score. Wonder if it was a good game or not. Alright, we're done with one plane and we're moving on to the next plane. And yeah, well, this is Milan, was Milan. Not great in there, fragrances were shocking. However, we're now off to Corfu. Touchdown in Corfu is a full moon. Currently 10:30 at night. So it's only right to do a little hotel room tour before we call it an evening. Alright, we've made it to the hotel room. Let's do a little tour, shall we? This is it. It's actually not that bad, to be honest. Little bed, I assume a big old window behind there. TV and bathroom. It's pretty basic, isn't it? But it's not badly finished with a little toilet down there. For just me, it would do. It would do. Little thing around the corner. Ah, there's the wardrobe. Fantastic. And I'm assuming my big mirror window. Nope. Nope. Just that, and a beautiful, beautiful street view. State of it out there. After a long day of travelling, I am genuinely pooped. It's now 10 to 11. I think we're aiming to depart at like 6 AM, so got to get myself a couple of hours sleep. I'm hoping I wake up to a message saying we're departing a little later, because I am absolutely shattered. But if it is what it is, it is what it is. We go again tomorrow and we'll see you then. Good morning, team. We're up. We're about. It's currently 7:20, which means I missed the boat. Just kidding. I've woken up, saw a message, said I didn't have to be down there till about 9 o'clock. We have to wait for a guest who we're then going to be dropping off to the big sailing boat a little later on, which means I have time to get myself ready, get down, have some breakfast here included. You love to see it. And then take a slow stroll down to the port. So it could be worse. We are going to be going into some storms. The weather, I've looked now, is going to be shocking. However, it is what it is. Can't control it, so don't get too annoyed over it. Let's go get ready for breakfast, check out, and then head down to the boat. Go see Dan. Finally, another character to the vlog. Alright, that was the worst excuse for breakfast I think I've ever had. And checking out, I had to pay a cheeky little €3 for environmental tax. Things you'll have to see, I suppose. Your guess is as good as mine. We've got a cloudy day, again right next to that traffic. It kept us up all night. How on earth do we get to the port from here? Stay tuned, let's figure it out. So I know roughly I've got to keep heading in that direction, down that way somewhere. But not a clue. We're in the middle of some weird old town where I don't really know where I am, to be honest. Corfu, never been. So we're just gonna, oh hello, marina. We found it, we found the sign. Boom, that little blue number there. Buevia Marina. Down this way. That was easy. So we've received the pin. I'm there. Need to get to there. That's probably a good 5-minute walk. We'll be fueling up down there. Not long now. Well, I can see the port at least. Down that way. I mean, imagine if it was that flat calm the whole way there. That would be dreamy. I have a feeling it's not. Calm seas, never made a skilled sailor. Is that the phrase? I can't remember. Any minute now we should be able to see him. I've probably been strolling around this port now for the best part of 10 minutes. Hot, sweaty. It is what it is. Right, keep your eyes peeled. We're looking for the fuel dock. I'm coming to the end of the dock, so we're either very close or I've just taken a very wrong turn. But I see no fuel key yet. Oh, hang on a minute, I see the boat. I see it, let's have a look. I don't know if you guys can see it yet, but just through there, you can see it going around. There's Danny boy. He's gonna give me a wave in a second on that boat. There he is. Arrived, we're at the boat. What are you saying? You alright? Here is our noble steed to get us to Sardinia. It's the Danny boy paying for our fuel, but this is us. This is us for the next 3-4 days, maybe. Off to sunny Sardinia, back to Italy. I've just come from Milan. It should be a fun trip. We're gonna have plenty of storms, and hopefully my voice don't get too shaky in said storms. Got some paddle boards on the top there, some sea bobs on the back, got some toys if we do ever arrive early. All James Bond style. Alright, GoPro cam is on. Let's go. Oh, we've actually got a mount on the sea bob for it. So we're gonna go sea bob GoPro in. Welcome to sea bob again. Before the storm. Beautiful, nice and calm. Should really get going, but we are waiting on someone else to join us before we drop them off at the big boat. God damn! Good effort.
Like 6 years in the spot. Not really much better to do anything.
There's the big boat. Say goodbye. We are now en route to... Where are we going? Riposto.
Riposto, Sicily.
Off to Riposto. We'll see them there. Toodaloo! To be fair, I think we're going to have to get the mics out soon. But this is not as we predicted. We thought it was going to be hella choppy, but it's actually turned out to be pretty glorious. However, one thing I've learned, never take anything for granted out at sea. It could literally change like that. But that is a beauty of a day. Long may it last. Long may it last. So here's our chart. You can see us around about here. We need to get ourselves up to Sardinia, up in Olbia, up top. I can barely hold this straight. I think today the plan is to go from here down either to the bottom of the Messina or just above into maybe Lipari, up along there, and then spend the next day either going up to Napoli and across, or a straight shoot across. However, weather will dictate our path, so stay tuned. Let's figure it all out. Let's figure it out along the way. So I don't know what sort of volume we're picking up on. I don't know if the audio's good, but it's lunchtime. And then beating against the wind. Ham, cheese, and this is the bagel station.
Burger sauce.
Burger sauce. We've got the old Philly with the garlic, is it?
Randomly that.
Oh, what's that? Rocket?
Boys.
Nah. We don't do rocket, not at sea. It goes everywhere. Okay, let's see how easy it is to make. Very difficult. We're doing 31 knots.
I think starting off with some Philly garlic.
That's good. That's the glue. That's what's going to hold down the rocket.
Yeah.
We're protected by this large windshield. Still, we're getting a bit of the breeze coming in. I still don't think the rocket's safe in here.
No one's paying any attention to what's going on around. Oh no, I've got Billy juice on the screen.
Oh no. Okay, it's the exciting
We
bit.
just give it a little bit of a speed test.
Yeah, that kind of just went. That's gone.
Oh, no, it's okay, isn't it?
Oh, there we go. See you later. Oh, it's holding its own. Oh, gone somewhere. You got to hold that all in. Good luck.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. You love to hear it. Oh, you made it look too easy. You've been doing this all summer.
Level of concentration.
I'm right-handed as well, but I feel like I'm doing this like a left-hander.
Give it the bite.
Alright, it seems to be picking up now. I don't know what audio we're going to get. Oh my god. Ugh. Well, there you go, Dan's getting splashed on that side. Windscreen getting absolutely blitzed.
Almost time to make another bagel.
Yeah, we made bagels at the perfect time. We're going to stay on the windshield now. Dan wants to go donutting. Get lost in 2.4 seconds. This is our first bit of activity.
Not one person giving a fuck.
We thought they were going to think we were pirates. Look at that power wash.
We gave it all we gave them.
That is just south of Italy. And that is about as exciting as it gets out here in the middle of nowhere. Been left in charge now. So Brad's on helm duty. That right there is Italy. And we're just going to go around that point over there real quick. But we are soon to go through the Messina Strait. The small gap between Sicily and Italy. So there's a fire going on over there or something. Super interesting. We'll try and record the content of that. It's not been too bad. It's been pretty choppy, but not too bad. Boring on the whole when it's like that. When we get real bad conditions, that's when I start recording. And apart from that, smoother than anticipated. We are in a rush to get through the Messina Strait, which is probably about an hour or two away. However, I'm driving in a minute. We need to get through before the wind kicks in and we get absolutely battered going through there. So, the race is on. We also have to conserve fuel at the same time. I'm anticipating we're going to have a good bit of luck. We'll see what Dan's got to say when he returns from using the heads. It's hot noodle time. What flavour are we gone for?
King of the noodle, chicken and mushroom.
Oh, the chicken and mushroom.
If hot noodle want to sponsor us, slide in my DMs now.
Dan looking for some hot noodle sponsorship. Oh, we got a kite surfer out here as well.
Brad's not looking what he's doing.
If I don't look where I'm going, I might take him out. Oh no, are we picking him up? So Dan, I was explaining the rush to get through the Messina Straits. We got about 3 hours to get there and through to the other side. Do you reckon we can make it?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's sign language. It's effectively if we don't make a language.
Yeah, and there you go. That comes from the captain. We sink if we don't make it.
Yeah, it looks pretty shit.
No bueno. Here's our micro-sized kettle. Holds just enough water to fill a pot noodle.
Designed by the boffins at Pot Noodle. Oh, that looks like a good one.
Smells delicious. And with a little cup holder. We're at the end. We've decided we need to come into port first before going through the Messina to get some fuel. So that's just adding a bit of time to this rush of getting through before 7. But safety first. They're going to stay at some of them boats. They did not get the memo. Safety first. Them sails ruined. Ouch. Right, we're about to enter the belly of the beast, the Messina, between Italy and Sicily. That is Italy, and that in the distance there is Sicily. Normally hella choppy, but for some reason we are being absolutely blessed with some black calm, and it looks even glassier over there. We're about to head down the Messina, notorious for being extremely busy and extremely windy and wavy. And we've just arrived at the gate, about to go through and take a look at how it's looking. There's not really a soul in sight, and it's flat calm. And this is probably about as good as it gets. You've got Italy on this side, Sicily on that side, and it's about as good as it gets. Low wind, hardly any waves, and next to no traffic, which is pretty mad. Well, that was rather exciting. That was the Messina. Nothing to report here. The debate is now this: do we go over to Lipari down the coast, or do we head on straight up to Napoli and then shoot across to Sardinia? We got good weather, so I'm not too sure. We don't know. The forecast has been off all day. They haven't predicted one thing correct, so we don't really know what the best plan of attack is. We're going to take a gamble. Hopefully we make the right choice. Fingers crossed for us. Sometimes you just got to question, what on earth are you doing, my friend? Okay, so decision made. Food is priority. We're going to stop in, see if we can pick up a pizza first, and then head north up the coast, try and hit Napoli, and then from there go somewhere else tomorrow morning and then shoot across to Sardinia. I believe that is the plan. The sun's just about to go down behind me. I don't know if you see it there. But first priorities, pizza. If we can't get it, then the next clip will not be me with pizza. Okay, so mission getting pizza unsuccessful. Italians very rude, it seems. So we're going on into the night, hungry, and next stop is going to be at like midnight, 2 AM, where we're going to Salerno. Off to Salerno, midnight, on hungry bellies. And we go again tomorrow. There's probably not going to be much content of the overnight stuff, but there's literally nothing to see. So maybe a little bit of dark content when we arrive, and that is it. Oh yeah, here we go. The rain is kicking in. You can see, if I can get a finger in, that dark bit of water is the rain. I can feel it. We're in it. We're in it. We are now in the rain. The rain out there. Might get a bit of lightning somewhere. You want to get lightning? I can feel it. It's very wet. Well, that's night time. The underwater lights on. And that is the nothingness you can see at night. Or maybe a strike of lightning. And that red on the chart is rain. Heavy rain incoming. Oh, bit of lightning. I don't know if you guys can spot that, but that is a rainbow at night. I've never seen anything like it. And a shed load of thunder. Shed load of thunder coming from that side. Alright, that was a long day. It is midnight. We've arrived. We're just shy of Napoli. And this is where we are, on the fuel key for the evening. We'll fuel up first thing tomorrow. And then make a plan from there. That was a long old evening. Dan's now just scoping out the surroundings. We go again tomorrow, so bon voyage for now. Alright, we are up. It's the 19th of August, and it's actually Danny Boy's birthday. But he ain't said nothing about it being his birthday. We've kind of sorted out a few things, and whilst he's using the heads, we've managed to blow up a few balloons, put out a card, got him a little gift. You can sort of see in the cabin. A few balloons and stuff, so let's see if we can get his reaction. Having a little fuel up, rinse down, Danny boy wearing his birthday hat. He's living the dream. How old? 21 did we say?
35 with my new hat.
Come on now.
New hat goofing.
Okay, all fueled up. Birthday boy happy. New hat, new Dan. We are now off to Ponza to go and ponder until 3 o'clock before we head over to our final destination, Sardinia. Beautiful day. Let's have it. Lads, we've had an absolute howler. And ladies, sorry. We've had a bit of a stinker. We've left the port, which is over there. Started making our way to Ponza. We've got halfway across this bay and we've had an engine failure, or a steering failure I should say, to the port engine, which is a bit of a killer. So now Ponza's off the cards. Not sure what that's going to do to our trip, but we're going to maybe limp to Naples, just around the corner, or head back into port in Salerno, which is where we just were. Hold tight, wait until it gets fixed, I guess. God knows what that does to our journey. We can limp at 10 knots, which if we were to try and complete the rest of this trip at 10 knots, it would take 24 hours. It's heartbreaking, really, considering the whole trip from Corfu, if we kept a steady pace of 30 knots, would have taken us 24 hours. And we did all that effort to try and get in late last night so we can get ahead of the curve, and here we are. So it's a bit of a stinker. Obviously, we stay updated. Hopefully some better news in the next clip. So then we come back into port, and it's some nice boats as we come in. And time to go get the engine fixed. Fancy pants. Okay, not the birthday he wanted, as we are back in port. It is birthday breakfast. Just about crack a smile, but it is bad news. Because it could be trip over. We're struggling to get a technician now for the boat, for the engines. If we can't get it done, then we are stuck here and we can't proceed. But it is what it is. We'll get the commentary from the birthday boy now. Gutted. Really delays us. Where's optimism, 1 to 10, of getting out today? 6.
Still high.
You still think we're getting out today?
I feel like I'm stubborn enough to make it happen.
Birthday vibes.
Yeah. And if not, we'll just get really drunk.
There we go. Either way, it's a party. We celebrate fixing the boat, or we celebrate Dan's birthday here in Salerno. Simples. Update time. We are engineers on board. They have given us bad news that there is an issue and we need a part for the engine, which we can't get for 6 weeks. However, for some reason, it's stopped alarming the engines. Do we take the risk and go 9 hours across to Sardinia at the risk of it alarming and faulting and breaking down again? I don't really know, to be honest. I wouldn't risk it, but I'm not the captain today, so we shall see. We are going out now currently to sea trial, and yeah, we'll take it from there. There's the engineer in the green top, Captain Dan in the green hat on his birthday. What good news to get on your birthday. We're currently heading out the port. I think that is it. It is curtains for the boat for now. We need to get some stuff fixed on the engine. I think it's going to take the best part of 2 weeks to get information on when they can get the part, and then when they can source a part, ages for it to come. So well, that's the end of the delivery, full stop. So I'm going to be going home when I can get a flight tomorrow, probably. As for Dan, as skipper on the boat, what does that mean for him? Well, he's going to come back with us to Palma, and then when they can fix the boat, he'll be back out here working again. So yeah, God knows. But that is the end of travelling on said boat. It is still Dan's birthday, so we need to try and see off this day with some good news, because obviously it's just been a day of bad news. But yeah, as far as the travelling goes, that is us done. We are finishing in Salerno. We finished the journey short, and that is tragic. No one saw that one coming, but it is what it is. Tuesday the 20th, we didn't really do anything last night for Dan's birthday, unfortunately. We just sort of stuck a movie on and chilled at the boat because we didn't really know what was happening. But now it's confirmed, boat's out of action. We do potentially have a part that could arrive in the UK on Friday, so I could be flying back to the UK to go and collect it, to then come back here to fit it, and then we finish the trip by Monday. But for now, we have to just assume that the boat is done, so we're going to turn it down, we're going to give it a clean, and as if we're going to be leaving it for the next 6 weeks. And if we are back Monday, so be it. We're back Monday to a clean boat. So let's have it. That's what we're doing today. It's pretty boring. We'll come back after the cleaning if we do anything interesting before we go to the airport. But we are flying back to Parma today, so we'll see you then. Alright, so we got the rubbish off the boat, colours on, and it's time to go have a quick shower and head to the airport. That's drawed the end to boating. We've done all the polishing and the boring bit. Didn't want to bore you with that. We are about to get the taxi now to the airport. Are we coming back on Friday? I don't know. Danny boy rocking his birthday hat, and that's our taxi, the owner to the airport. Let's go. Okay, we've come across this fragrance brand over here. It's called Corfu, and yeah, they've got candles, fragrances, the lot. Some interesting ones, I can't lie. Here's that private line sort of stuff. Oh, nice, to be fair. That one particularly very nice. Mediterranean oud and some of their standard stuff. Not bad price. I think these are 80 quid. 80 euros for 100 ml. Last leg of this, last part of the trip, Menorca to Mallorca. And just like that, we're back in Mallorca. Looking back on reflection, it's a real shame we couldn't complete that trip, but there will be a part 2. There is every chance that I could be flying back to the UK to get this part tomorrow. But if not, then it will happen at some point, and whether it's bringing the boat back to Mallorca or completing the trip back to Sardinia, there will be a part 2, so another video. Stay tuned. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, the lot. It's much appreciated. Even more reason to subscribe. We've got plenty more travel videos coming up. We've got UK trips, Slovakia trips, Brazil trips, the lot. So definitely subscribe. Thank you so much for the support along the way so far. More to come, and we shall see you very soon.